Thank you everyone for turning out. It's a really good turnout. There were a hell of a lot of people that said we were here in spirit, and I reckon the spirit of Warren James is also with us today. So basically, we've gathered here today to demonstrate our absolute opposition to fracking or any kind of oil and gas exploration or extraction and or underground storage of carbon gas, nuclear waste or other toxic substances below or around our beautiful Forest of Dean. We thought it was a sick... When we heard a fortnight ago the news that the Forest of Dean was included in a potential licences, we thought it was a bit of a sick joke. I mean, obviously we're against fracking everywhere. It's completely unnecessary. It's also uneconomic for everyone except the corporations. And but the reason it's such a sick joke in the Forest of Dean, because the Forest of Dean is renowned for having very fragile geology because of all the mine workings there. Basically, I mean, you try drilling there, who knows what might happen. There are already earthquakes happening, minor earthquakes with mine collapses, as there is. What's going to happen if there was ever any drilling there? So basically, there is absolutely no way that we are going to allow any drilling to happen there. It doesn't matter what fishermen say. It ain't going to happen. No, we're not even going to let them explore. And the other bizarre thing is that our MP, Mark Harper, he's told us just before the election, he continues to say now, there is no shale gas beneath the Forest of Dean. There's also an official report from the British Geological Survey, which is part of the government, which says there's no potential for gas in the coalfield. So it begs the question, why are they here? Why is it on the licensing list? And the reason we're outside this fine building here, which we people help pay for our council tax, and also it's because this is a local minerals authority. So we're after answers, basically. We're asking questions. Why have we been included on the licensing list? We've been told again and again, the council's got a record of saying fracking will never happen here. When there was a motion a couple of years ago to help restrict fracking, using the climate change argument, which I think is a very valid argument, it got totally dismissed, basically. Only 3 councillors voted for it. Now, we've been told by the chairman of planning that because they will be determined in any future planning application, they have to remain neutral, and so can't say what their stance is about fracking. But, I mean, what we have to bear in mind is, say, Councillor Bird, for instance, who is also chairman of the Environment and Community Scrutiny Committee. He's quoted in the Australian News and Journal 2013 for blasting the motion, which was to restrict fracking, as worrying and flawed, and said it was born out of the ill-conceived idealism of the comfortable classes. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a member of the uncomfortable classes. But anyway, he said the council's residents should have the opportunity to potentially benefit from lower gas prices as a result of fracking. Now, that's a complete fallacy, because the evidence in America shows there have been no lower gas prices due to fracking, so that argument's out the window anyway. So we're asking questions of this Minerals Authority here. What do they know? What dealings have they had with oil and gas explorators? We as the public, and this council is supposed to be serving the public, should tell us. But we've heard nothing. We've heard absolutely nothing. We feel misled because up until the election, for the last couple of years, we've been told again and again, fracking isn't an issue. Fracking isn't an issue locally. There's no need to worry about it. It's not going to happen. We're still being told that, even though we're on this. So what is going on? And I'd appeal to the Minerals Authority here to work with us, to give us information and exchange information with us, and to tell us what is actually going on. Sorry about this, I just looked at something in my notes. Also worth bearing in mind is that Hands Off Our Forests, which I'm secretary of, we wrote to all the party leaders before the last election, and we received a reply from David Cameron, which says, and I quote, this is just before the election, "I can assure you that I have always believed that our beautiful British landscape is a national treasure which should be cherished and protected for everyone's benefit. We remain committed to ensuring the public forest estate," and don't forget this is our forest, it belongs to all of us. What the hell right have they got to try and crack anyway? You know what I mean? They're not stopping this, are they? We're going to run the forest, you're only the manager. We're the owners, all of us, every one of us, including everyone in Gloucester as well. Okay, anyway, David Cameron had told us that he would ensure the public forest estate, which includes the forest deed, is held in trust for the nation and managed for the long-term benefit of future generations, nature and the economy. Well, what's going on then, David? The other interesting thing is that there is a report that's been launched that proves there's actually no need for any fracking to take place, any shale gas, because we can get more than 100% of all our energy needs can be met by renewable energy. And just to note, Barack Obama, he has actually said last month, just a couple of weeks ago, that any so-called leader that does not take this issue of climate change seriously is not fit to lead. That's Barack Obama. They were right about it, it's quite a powerful guy. So are our politicians fit to lead us? No! We'll be keeping a very close eye on them so we know this threat is no longer hanging over us. We don't want this cloud hanging over us. We don't want it to reach the stage where there's planning applications. We want us to be taken off the licensing list, and we're going to raise hell until that happens. We don't want this cloud hanging over us. They've been telling us for the past few years that there will be no threat. What have they got to say now? What we need to remember, I mean, first of all, just like to say solidarity with all the other communities fighting fracking everywhere, and this includes people in Llanharan, in Arundel, who are facing coal bed methane extraction. This includes people in Somerset, in the beautiful Mendips. This includes people all over the place. We need to learn from each other's campaigns, stick together, because there is a network of us out there. And we need to remember that we, the people, are stronger than any corporation, government or council. Yeah. They need to know this. They need to know that's here. We will defeat this by people power. And we've already said we will defeat this by any means necessary. We're here at a peaceful protest at the moment. We'll go to any lengths to defend our beautiful forest. Yeah.